This is my tutorial on how to make the candy streamer or candy ribbon bracelet. I haven't decided on the name yet. You can write in the comments what you think. This is done on 2 looms. I'm going to show you how to do it on 1 loom and just transfer it. And so you only have to have 1 loom to do this. It is a little tricky, but if you only have 1 loom, that's a great way to do it. And if you have 2, you can just skip the transfer part and finish it off. So, as I said before, I only use rainbow loom bands because they test for lead. And they're ones I know that test for lead. This book is really good. I've said this, I think, in every tutorial. I love this book. I look at it all the time. So you're going to start off with your loom straight. Instead of offset, and they're going to be straight and the arrow pointing away from you. For this one, I've tried different ways, but this is the way I think that worked the best. You're going to do single bands all the way up. Bring this over here. So you'll do single bands all the way up to the top, and you're going to go all the way to the very top on this one. For the middle, you're going to do 2 bands. So do the same thing. I'm just going to go all the way up. Doing 2 bands. And then this side is single. So I'm going to be doing clear for my outside in the center, and then blue, green, and yellow for the middle. So you're going to do this all the way up. I probably should have done clear for a tutorial, but that's probably the hardest part. Besides picking the name, picking the colors is the hardest part of doing a bracelet. Okay, so you're going to do it all the way up to the top. To the very top. It's all the way up. Alright. So now for the twisty part. So the first row, you're not going to do any twisties. And let's see, I'm going to start with yellow. So for these, it's going to be 2 double twists. So to do this, you stick, I'm trying to do this watching the camera. Okay, stick it inside the rubber band. You're going to go through 3 more times. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. And you'll end up with 4 bands on the hook. And just clean them up and set it down a little bit lower because you're going to do 1 more in there. So you can do the same thing. So put it through and go 1, 2, 3. Get those guys settled. Okay. Now, what you're going to put the twist on, I have learned from doing these over and over and over again that it's better to do the same color as the twist, because if there's any gaps, and you really can't tell as easily, because when there's gaps, it really bugs me. So you're going to scoot that up to the top, and you're just going to slide that on. Just roll it until it gets on there, and you can kind of fix it as it gets up there. Do the same for this one. Roll it. Alright. So then you're going to put it on this one right here, like that. And you could switch colors. You could do, different colors for each one. But I like doing it because it looks like a streamer if it's all one color. So you're going to go through again. I'll show again. Go through. So 1, 2, 3. Fix that up. 1, 2, 3. Oops, counted wrong. There we go. As long as you have 4 bands on there, you don't have to count. I usually just count for the tutorial. Although sometimes I do catch myself counting. Alright, so slide it on there. Alright, so you're going to do this all the way up the thing, loom. Alright, so you can do these ahead of time, which I've done. So my next color is going to be green. So I've done mine ahead of time, so they're ready to go. They hold really good. I actually do have, I have spares everywhere of them. I call this my twist graveyard, because I have so many that when I'm trying to think of a new bracelet, I just kind of go and use those so I don't have to do them over again. Alright. So, for the next one, I'm doing green. And I'm going to do like an aqua color. I love this color. Usually I do rainbow colors for my bracelets, but I try to switch them up every once in a while. Since some of the ones I already have are rainbow, I figured I'd change it up, do something different. Alright, so then dark blue. Alright. And I've said before, these jellies are like, they're really slippery, so they do the twist really good, slide on there. Metallics don't. The glitter are okay, but they tend to stick a little bit too. Okay, so this is going to be my pattern. And so I'm going to go up to the top. Alright, so I'm going to keep going up to the top.